All right, hello to those who have joined in and for those who are tuning in now. So, yesterday we managed to get through the or I think we're still technically on the Master of All arc. From what I've seen, there's like just one last thing that we got to do, and then we're done with the arc. But then after that, we should be able to get through with the next part, or at least get started on the next part of the game, which is the Bestower arc. I'm definitely looking forward to seeing how that turns out, but before I do get started though, I do gotta take care of something right now that, okay, I keep forgetting to do, but let's go ahead and, I'm gonna go ahead and get that squared away now, so it's going to take a couple of minutes, but I should be able to get this taken care of, and then we can get going. Hold up, still progressing through this. But once I get this taken care of, I'll get the game started. Steam is still also installing a couple of games, so I do want to at least give it a little bit more time. But as of right now, I'm not gonna have a choice here because that process is taking forever, admittedly, and I don't want to have to cancel because of it. I do also have some good news regarding next week, though, but I'm gonna save that for much later. I'll have to see if I even want to go through with it, but there is a golden opportunity, at least for me. I'll have to see about that. Almost done, by the way. Got 4 more sets to go. Okay, last one to go. Okay, Sorry about the delay. Let's go ahead and get this started now. Alright, here we go. Octopath Traveler 0. Well, the game should be booting up, but if I may have to stop the installation or patching for that other game. Let's go ahead and do that then. Okay. So just to confirm, Ludo, Pine, and let's see. Here we go. Mail in. Ah, excuse me. Really? Stand by. Fucking thoughts. Okay. Moving on.
Chosen one.
Santos.
I see you recovered the rings. You have my gratitude. The Flamebringer chose well. But there is one more thing we must do yet. The 4 rings must be sealed away once and for all. Will you come again with me? To the Isle of Orsa? I thank you. I will go on ahead and await you there, so that I may keep guard.
Finale, Trial of the Ring.
Let's do this. Ready. Oh, over here. That hurt. How shall we proceed? Useless. Careless. Cumbersome. Sometimes you gotta lose to win.
Here we go. I see. Quite effective.
Right. How shall we proceed? Submit to the flame! Not today. What to do?
I'm ready. You'll be fine.
I thank you.
This is it. You know the plan, yes? Bolt ends now. The road to truth wasn't built in a day.
Protect everyone. Ha! There!
Ready. How shall we proceed? Cleansing flames! What to do?
Now then. Knighthood, bring your shade.
Here we go. Be
Thanks.
merciful.
Shall we dance? You'll be fine.
You're much too kind. Right. How shall we proceed?
try harder.
Let's begin.
I thought I was... Thunder! This is the end. This will make a good paper.
I must protect everyone.
Let's go.
Shall we begin?
I thought I was here to offer my knowledge. Bolt, pierce through! Quite effective.
Right. Huh. How shall we proceed?
Feel that?
Not today.
Oh,
What to do? Right. Prepare yourself. Over here.
there's... Dark ends now! This will make a good paper.
Hmm?
Thanks.
Oh, that dish, I crave it so. The one that fills both belly and soul. Among scholars, my palate it graced. Of mild and yellow flavors it did taste. Yes, with letter R its name starts out. With E it ends, I have no doubt. Ratatouille. Okay, we ain't fucking with that thing just yet. However, I'll be back for that one. I don't have it. Alright, hang on. Yeah, let's just go ahead and explore the other areas, and while I wait, I don't want to proceed with the main story just yet.
Let's do this. Ready. Over here. I will not hold
I'll
back.
take this.
What to do?
Too slow. Too slow.
Let's begin. Please.
More than strength. Darkness. This is the end. The road to truth wasn't built in a day.
I must protect everyone.
Oh! Oh!
And on to the
Fucker.
next.
Eternal quicksand.
I must protect everyone. Please.
I see. Quite effective.
Right. I will not hold back. Cleansing flames! I am blessed. Did I draw the short
My
straw?
turn. Thank you.
Right. How's that?
This is it. You'll be fine. That's quite effective. You know the plan, yes?
Grant me strength.
Thank you.
Now's our chance. They're open!
Now. Please.
Darkness ends now. The road to truth wasn't built in a day.
This city. This is where Hanet's hunt ended, if I recall correctly.
Thanks.
A miner with a perpetual gloomy look on his face, crushed under the weight of debts inherited from his parents, he spent over half his life as a slave. He tried to escape once, but was quickly captured and beaten until he became unrecognizable. He's since given up on life.
Thanks.
An explorer who travels the world in search of mysteries, willing to brave fearsome forests and scale the steepest summits to unearth lost loot. This fearless soul is currently on the trail of a hidden hoard rumored to be in Surfrashalaya. Or Surfrashalaya. This desert city. Surfrashalaya? Okay.
Thanks.
A man who specializes in mixing Surfrashalya's famous spices. The hottest mix he created has become a favorite of a certain syndicate member from Valor, who comes to buy the concoction in bulk. Ironically, he does not enjoy spicy foods and has never tasted this mixtures himself.
Thanks.
An alcoholic journeyman who traveled from Valor in search of tasty brews. He spends his days drinking, drunk, or somewhere in between. Interestingly, rumor has it that any tavern that serves drinks to his fancy ends up making it big, so connoisseurs view him as some sort of inebriated god. I'll get you eventually.
Hmm.
90%!
Thanks.
A bodyguard in the employ of Lord Scarab. Long ago, the Detolf tribe hunted the desert, slaying countless monsters. For this, they were known as the Sand Sentinels. Time has not been kind to these folks, however, and now they are forced to sell their skills to wealthy nobles to make ends meet.
Thanks.
A man who flings himself into his work with bottomless enthusiasm. The truth is, his wife tried to control every aspect of his life, and after falling out of love with her, he fled. He is enjoying his newfound freedom, but little does he know his wife is in hot pursuit and coming ever closer.
Thanks.
A woman in search of her runaway husband. Though she seems quiet and soft-spoken at first, she is actually quite forceful and trying to control her husband's every move. Unfortunately, she hasn't realized this is exactly why he left, and believes instead it was because she didn't love him enough. Oh god. Well, let me take your shit.
I'll take it.
And I'm gonna stay the fuck away from you.
Thanks.
A roustabout often found sitting by the roadside, glaring at passerby and spitting a lot. Too poor to afford enough rations, his growling belly only fuels his rage. Really, he's perpetually angry, but doesn't know who to be angry at. He's decided to split the difference and be angry at everyone.
Thanks.
A young man from the Aju clan in the Sunlands. His people are experts at finding underground water veins, digging waterways, growing grass, and raising livestock. He dreams of raising all sorts of different animals one day. That's a tempting offer for some of these. Actually, no. If anything, perhaps the fans. The fans seem to give a good enough boost, but
I'll take it. Thanks.
this beggar girl is always hungry. Luckily, her puppy dog eyes and kind folks see to it that she gets a steady stream of victuals. She actually gives most of the food she receives to the local cats, but that's a secret she keeps from her patrons.
This is nice. Thanks.
A priest of the Order of the Sacred Flame, he is a true believer in his faith's tenets of equality and eagerly prolificizes his cause. Or proselytizes his cause, sorry. This has generated him much enmity from the nobles of the highly stratified society Safrachacha. I can purchase shit from chickens.
Thanks.
An exhausted mother hen and her little chicks who refuse to listen to a word she says. They have no idea how dangerous it is to wander away from their mother, and by the time they realize their mistake, it will be too late.
Thanks.
A young orphan, quite mature for his age, coming from an impoverished mining family, his parents were murdered after they displeased the Lord. If not for a kind apothecary, he would have never smiled again. Since that fateful day, he's done his best to support his fellow orphans.
This is nice. Thanks.
A woman working at a tailor shop that sells clothes and cosmetics among other things. She was once a dancer, but dancing has become forbidden in Sufratalja since the reign of Lord Scarab. Though she quietly obeys the ruling, her body has yet to forget those cherished steps.
You'll join me? This is nice. Thanks.
A former miner promoted to the post of taskmaster. Master. Though he believes this promotion makes him one of the wealthy elite, the people he believes are his newfound peers are simply using them for their own ends. Unaware, he flicks his whip for his cruel masters day after day.
This is nice. Thanks.
A woman with a penchant for gazing out at the desert sands, no longer needing to work hard to make ends meet, she dedicates her free time to impossible flights of fancy. The vast expanse of the desert inspires her, providing inexhaustible fuel for her imagination.
Thanks.
A watchman who has patrolled this town night and day since he joined the guard. He takes great pride in keeping the peace and has done so since the reign of Lord Julian. Though he serves the despotic current ruler, in secret he does all he can to protect the powerless from the cruel excesses of the nobles and elite.
Thanks.
A young girl who digs wells in the desert in the hopes of pioneering new routes across Sufratalja. Though many praise her for her laudable efforts, few are willing to help her with this seemingly impossible task. Nevertheless, she continues her solitary, quiet work to create a better future.
Thanks.
A man in charge of the gold mining slaves. At first glance, he appears as cruel as other supervisors, but is actually a decent man, striking his slaves in a painless way and ensuring their meals are nutritious. Although employed by a noble, his conscience still remains.
Thanks.
A motivated and hard-working slave, at least on the surface. In truth, he is biding his time and waiting for the chance to launch a revolution. He believes he has kept this a secret, but those close to him gossip about his rebellious intentions. Not yet that time, but it's coming.
Protect everyone.
Not today.
Let's begin.
Alright then.
Sweet dreams.
Ready.
I was hoping for some fun. Blackest night.
How shall we proceed?
Submit to the flame!
What to do?
You'll be fine. Okay, let's see. Blackest night.
God damn it!
A job well done.
Man, what a waste of time.
I won't lose. Please.
I see. Quite effective.
Ready.
I will not hold back. Banish the dark!
What to do?
I am ready.
I got this. Not a bad haul. Now's the time!
Now or never.
There's only one move. Get out of here! Quite effective.
How shall we proceed?
Shatter!
Sometimes you gotta lose to win. Shit! You're not gonna buy Get Out.
Let's see what's at the Theatropolis region.
I'll take it. Let's go.
Yeah, I think we finally hit the Tier 2 area now.
I thought I was here to offer my knowledge.
Let's be
Next.
merciful.
Right.
I will not hold back. Banish the...
I see now.
Well, did I draw the short straw? Gotta check my wares. This is?
This is bad.
Here we go. Please.
Dark bends now. The road to truth wasn't built in a day.
Let's go.
I thought I was here to offer. Bolt, quite effective. Quite effective.
Ready. Over here. Disappear. Fine.
Let's do this!
I thought. Bolt, pierce through. Quite effective.
Right. Over here. Good time. Fine.
Business as usual.
I thought. Darkness, cover all. Quite effective.
Ready. Get ready. Over here. I will not hold back. That's now. A good fight.
I must protect everyone.
Darkness, cover all. Quite effective.
Right. Get ready. Over here. Done. Quiet at last.
Ah, Atlas Dam. Well, that must mean that Atlas Dam is that city. Okay. That city to the west.
Shall we begin?
Very well.
Darkness, cover all. Quite effective.
Right. Get ready. Over here. Good done. Fine. Let's go.
Please.
Darkness, cover all. Quite effective.
Right. Get ready. Over here. Done. Quiet at last.
Ah, Atlas Dam. I remember now. This is Cyrus's place. Oh, this is where Cyrus is. Is he here? No? Aww.
Thanks.
The finest chef in Atlas Dam. When he worked at the palace, his cooking could please even the pickiest eater of the royal family. Now in pursuit of making the finest food, he is very particular about his ingredients, but has difficulty finding them. Oh no, he has what I fucking need. Hold on. Hold on, let me buy that dish off you. There we go.
This is nice. Thanks.
A low-class lender of money who spends his days finding just the right marks to prey upon for their money. Since he was never a good student, he seems to harbor his own personal grudge towards those who seem intelligent.
I'll take it. Thanks.
Theories in agriculture. Why do neighboring plots of the same land yield different amounts of crops? We can construct solid theories by unraveling this mystery, making it possible to increase output, but farmers have difficulty accepting new ideas. Oh, a forbidden fan. Ain't no way I'm getting to that fan. Yeah, no. But I am gonna have my eye on that.
I'll take it. Thanks.
A woman who married into one of the many high houses of Atlasdam. She loves her 30-something son so deeply that she can't bear to cut the apron strings. She's so worried about him on his throne room guard duty that she watches over him in secret. That's a thirsty. I was like, what the fuck am I saying? Man, today's just been an exhausting day.
I'll take it.
You had no problems with giving me your stuff, capable girl.
Thanks.
The childhood friend of the reckless boy by her side. Being the older by 2 years, she was entrusted with watching over him. Despite his endless curiosity oftentimes putting them both in danger, she takes her role seriously and is prepared to face whatever challenges come her way.
I'll take it. Thanks.
Brimming with curiosity, this young boy will go to whatever lengths necessary to sate an interest, even if it puts him in danger. Though his reckless tendencies worry those around him, the oftentimes rare and valuable items he brings back from his adventures have earned him the esteem of his friends. Moonblade the Moonblade ain't worth it. Maybe the Justice Breaker. Maybe. Ivory Staff definitely sounds like a must. Tome of the Arcane II definitely seems like a must. Because holy shit, look at that elemental attack though.
Thanks.
A thoughtful rancher who delivers fresh milk from his cows to his parents every morning. His parents worry for his future, though as he dedicates his entire life to work alone. I have no use for humans.
Thanks.
A female cat belonging to a member of the nobility. She has left her owner's Mons and is strolling through town in search for a suitable male companion.
I'll take it. Thanks.
Every morning, this fisherman hauls his catch to the castle town of Atlastan to earn some leaves. The less common fish tend to be left over, so he takes them to the tavern to have them cooked, and enjoys the fruits of his labor alongside a few drinks. Your purpose has been fulfilled.
This is nice. Thanks.
An avid reader who spends most of her waking hours in the royal library, she would rather read than eat, and once neglected sleep for 3 days, too absorbed in a good book. She claims to have inherited her love of literature from her late mother.
Thanks.
A young woman in the employ of the Royal Library of Atlastan, she has no shortage of admirers among the scholars of the Academy. Though she left the Riverlands when she was but a child, her heart still belongs to a certain someone there.
I'll take it.
History of Wishvale. This land was born approximately in the year of the Divine 100. Church records state that it was the birthplace of the Order of the Sacred Flame. Oh. After the battle against the abhorrent god Galdera, Saint Gracia and his disciples built a shrine in this land flowing with holy power and named it Wishvale, praying that it would bring peace to the world. But it seems that great light drew evil to it like moss to a flame. After 100 years or more had passed, monsters began to multiply and many townspeople's lives were lost. It was then that Gratia's descendants left Wishvale in search for a more habitable environment. Only the most faithful remained. In time, they moved from cave to cave to hide themselves from the monsters. In one such cave, they found an azure flame stone. When they used it to produce fire, an azure flame lit their surroundings. Perhaps the holy power, which had long laid dormant, had taken refuge in the stone. The people recognized it at once as the light of the sacred flame itself. This happy accident is still celebrated to this day in the form of the Day of Reverence and the Enkindling. Around this time, the faith had established institutes all around the continent, leaving Wishvale all but forgotten, relegated to a footnote in history. The land didn't come into providence again until around the year of the Divine 1100, when the Divine Rings were discovered across Orstera, where the Flame-Bringer's ring was found in a cave close by there, strangely encased in crystal. And that is where all records of Wishvale abruptly end, as if the Flame-Bringer's ring was somehow trying to conceal its existence. That's an interesting little detail.
Thanks.
At a glance, one might presume him a diligent and dedicated guard, but he has been scolded several times for sleeping at his post, as well as gambling with some of the scholars. Okay, hold on. We're gonna get to the academy soon, but let's see who's out here.
Thanks.
A man with insider knowledge who's very much in demand of late. It's no exaggeration to say that his scoops on upcoming products have never been wrong. Word is, even Lord Eltrix of the merchant town of Grandport has taken notice.
Thanks.
A merchant who secretly trails Mr. Know-It-All Milo in an effort to press him for information. He follows Milo whenever he may go, creating coincidental opportunities to strike up a conversation, all in the name of information.
Thanks.
Born and raised in Atlasdam, this old widow now visits this place every day in memory of her late husband. Even after she passes, she wishes to be by her husband's side, just like the relief of the king and queen in the Academy's library.
I'll take it.
Bloodthirsty rabbit! Oh no, hold on, I gotta share that one.
Thanks.
Okay. No item or individual that passes through the palace gates escape this guard's notice. Rumor has it, however, that his dedication is not rooted in any sort of loyalty, but is rather born of the desire to perpetuate and protect his own unscrupulous business of selling trinkets to black market merchants. I'll be sure to keep quiet now.
I'll take it. This is nice. Thanks.
With a passion for paintings, this aristocrat spends his time and money collecting art pieces from painters in every region. Eventually, he plans on opening a museum to show the world the magnificence of all the artworks he has amassed.
Thanks.
The eldest son in a family that has served the king for generations, he takes pride in his job as a guard and would risk his life to protect the king and his palace. This loyalty has earned him the king's utmost trust.
Thanks.
A young boy who sneaks into the palace to steal valuables. He sells the spoils to provide a life for himself and is yet to be caught. In actuality, the queen has already noticed but has turned a blind eye to his actions.
Thanks.
Born in the slums in the coastlands, this guard was recognized for his skills and now protects the throne room. Despite holding the same position, he is ridiculed by the other guards simply for his origins, causing tension between the two.
Thanks.
The son of a prominent family in Atlastan and one of the guards responsible for protecting the throne room. Rather than earning his post, however, it was granted to him as he has no merits of his own. Before I contend with anyone here, I do want to save at least once.
I'll take it. Thanks.
Some 200 years ago, our kingdom of Wold came about with the invasion of the flatlands of Grandport. When the 8 clans were formed, Atlastan here became Wold's royal capital. You could say that it was the fruit of the Flatlanders' friendship and wisdom. It is our duty to convey this truth to generations to come. I better not push my luck. Okay, now for the academy, and why it would be blocking me. Bruh. This little shit. Hold on, let me go spend some money and get my rep back up. Okay, thankfully it's cheap here.
I'll take it. Thanks.
The only son of a great actress the only son of the great actress Francesca was sent away from their manor in Theatropolis to live with his mother's friend in Atlastan. He too may one day walk the path of the thespian, for he has shown interest in stage acting and is often seen reading difficult screenplays. Oh, this is the son that I was with! Fuck! Right, I remember now. The Path of Fame.
Thanks.
So that's where he was. A still inexperienced professor at the Royal Academy, kind-hearted but easily persuaded, he finds himself acquiescing to particularly forceful people, but a secret fire is always burning in his heart, and he'd like to make his dreams come true one day.
Thanks.
A divine scholar who's been taking classes at the Academy for a long time. Scholars who question the god's existence challenge him with divine controversies, but none have bested him. None, that is, but one beautiful silver-haired woman. Rumor is she became a cleric in a snowy land after she left the academy.
Thanks.
Two centuries ago, the large nations of Grandport and Bernstein repeatedly invaded other nations and soon found themselves on a path to destruction. Why is unrest so concentrated within this period of history? Was it coincidence, divine guidance, or could it be that the people of that era subconsciously sought out ruination? Right, the final boss of Cyrus's path. I forgot about her.
I'll take it. Thanks.
A student marrying fucking my day today. Alright, let's start that over. A student studying medicinal herbs. He was researching panaceas on the urging of a certain woman. Although he saw great success, the clinical trials ended in miserable failure. What's more, his friend and research partner was imprisoned and sent to Emberglow for reasons unknown. He continues his research to clear his friend's name.
I'll take it. Thanks.
The pros and cons of knowledge. It is said that the scholar Salomon's abuse of magic led to the fall of the kingdom of Bernstein 200 years ago. Yet it is also a historical fact that the ancient kingdom prospered due to the study of magical arts. Knowledge and technology aren't bad per se, their user determines whether they're good or evil. Well, yeah, no argument there. Honestly, this world would be a much better place if they weren't such assholes. But that's a conversation for another time. Okay. Yeah, now I remember. Because Ripple-Tide, I started out there when I picked Tressa, then I moved north to Atlasdam. Now, strangely enough, that doesn't quite answer everything. Like, yeah, sure, there's Cyrus, but there should have been more. Let's go back to Valor then and see what's up. And let me think. I need to go west.
Let's make quick work. Ready. How shall we put it? It's over. A good fight.
Stop fleeing on their Stop getting the first turn and fleeing, you pricks. Okay, I haven't really explored this area yet, so let's see. If I recall right, this is Hanet's place.
Let's do this!
Please.
Bolt pierce through. Quite effective.
Ready. How shall we proceed?
Banish the dark!
Not today.
Sometimes you gotta... See ya!
If you're not gonna buy, get out.
Shall we begin?
I thought I was here. Darkness. That should do it. Quite effective.
Right. Disappear. Fine. Shall we begin?
Don't you fucking run this time.
Sweet dreams.
Right.
I was hoping for some fun. Blackest night.
I will not hold back.
Submit to the flame!
Sometimes you gotta lose to win. Gotta check my wares.
The moonlight wall. You'll be fine.
I thank you.
I'll take that. I am ready. The moonlight wall.
Here we go.
I thought I was here to offer my knowledge. Thunder! Echo throughout. Quite effective.
How shall we proceed?
Submit to the flame!
Okay, let's...
Prepare yourself!
No hard feelings.
Mine!
Observe closely.
Now, all I gotta do is just put you down
Let
now.
knowledge prevail. Shadows ravage the light. Quite effective. You'll not lay a finger on me. I am ready. The moonlight wall. You'll be fine.
I thank you. How shall we proceed?
Submit to the flame!
Shall we dance? The moonlight wall.
Ready.
I summon thee! Brand!
Alright. That's it. What?
I will not hold back.
You guide my hand. If it's alright.
Shatter! Observe closely. I see. Quite effective. Shall we dance? I'm ready. Rationality. Pardon me.
Damn it.
And stay down!
You know what? Oh, I had to kill it too, didn't I? No, I didn't. Okay. I was about to say, like, I would have been fucking pissed had I done all that and it would have amounted to nothing. But no. Alright. I still get to keep the money in the item that I stole. I'm fine with that. We can move on. That... I'm willing to let that go. I'm willing to let that
I thought I
slide.
was here to offer my knowledge. Bolt pierce through. Quite effective.
Right. Disappear. Fine.
Please.
Darkness, cover all. Quite effective.
Ready. Over here. Disappear. Quiet at last.
Okay, well, I don't want to go to Great Tree's Tears just yet. I want to get to that city first. Or village, I guess would be the proper term.
Let's make quick work.
Victor's Hollow. This is not a place of origin, however, I do recall Orstick, the Unbending Blade, taking part in a tournament for this one.
Thanks.
This young man lives a carefree lifestyle and is devoted to the pursuit of pleasure above all else. Or at least that's how he would present himself to others. In truth, he is one of the arena promoters. Walking about in disguise allows him to surreptitiously scout for talented gladiators. Surreptitiously. Yeah.
This is nice. Thanks.
A fresh-faced merchant just setting out on a journey of the heart to capitalism, or of capitalism. Drifting aimlessly from job to job, he's worked the bare minimum needed to pursue a life of pleasure. A discovery of a hoard of antiques is his late grandfather's storehouse. Gave him a bright idea to support himself by selling this stuff. He has no clue to the market value of anything, so his prices are pulled out of thin air. Hold on now, I got that fucking cat whisker. How much is that worth?
Thanks.
A housewife from Clearbrook who married into town. A bucolic upbringing bred a distaste for violence in her, and she has yet to visit the arena. With little to do in town besides spectate, she began penning a novel about gladiators to fill her bored void. Exceptional imagination has made her stories a smashing success, and she's sold a tremendous number of copies to date.
I'll take it. Thanks.
Moniker, Twilight Panther. Height, weight, 3 cubits, 1 span, 7 stone. Weakness, polearm, axe, staff, ice. Less of a creature of the night, more of an early bird. Oh my god, now I remember this one scrutinized inquiry where I just ended up getting denied or threatened. When it comes to the gladiator stats or something like that. And I'm still... Oh, I had to go back to my Octopath Traveler 1 playthrough and see what that was. Moniker, Bloat Belly Peter. Height, weight, 3 cubits, 1 span, 13 stone. Weaknesses, dagger, bow, fan, fire. Attorney champ, Archibald, the Grinder's #1 disciple, self-declared.
Thanks.
A cook who has been serving the gladiators for over a decade, giving them the high-calorie meals they need. Though steadily increasing the flavor content to absurd levels, his voice and personality have also grown more bombastic as the tavern has become almost as chaotic as the battleground itself.
This is nice. Thanks.
A man wailing over a lost wager he made at the arena. He also lost the bet with his girlfriend and had to swear to never to gamble again. The truth is, he planned on proposing to her the next time he'd won, but now he's starting to second guess himself.
This is nice. Thanks.
A woman celebrating a bet she won against her boyfriend. Worried about his gambling habit, she convinced him to agree to give it up for good if he lost their wager. Her misgivings about him now put to rest, she only has to wait for him to pop the question. Ironically, the adrenaline rush that victory gave her has shown her just how addictive gambling can be. Oh my god! That is so fucking bad! Oh my god, that is tragic. I feel sorry for the man.
I'll take it. Thanks.
A young girl raised alongside a crop of older brothers, perhaps due to their influence or that of the town, she's taken to playing tag in Queen of the Arena. She spends most of her days practicing the sword in hopes of one day becoming a gladiator. Her parents would like to see her grow into a lady, but she seems to have other plans.
Thanks.
A middle-aged nobleman who traveled here to spectate the gladiatorial matches. Targeted time and time again by bandits along the way, he nevertheless arrived unscathed. He brags that this was because of his well-concealed skill with a sword, but it was actually all thanks to the overworked and underpaid mercenary he hired as a bodyguard. I feel for that bodyguard.
Thanks.
A skilled goldsmith who creates exquisitely detailed accessories. She always dresses in lovely, graceful outfits and is well known for being pleasant to converse with. This has caused many of her colleagues to be jealous of her, but she shrugs it off and continues down her path nonetheless.
Thanks.
An arena promoter responsible for discovering many former champions. Among them is the current star gladiator, Gary. Fighters he signs on are always given a warm welcome, and anyone aiming for the top needs to earn his favor first.
This is nice. Thanks.
An epicure who travels Orstera, sampling the spirits she finds along the way. She records the taste and color of every drought she quaffs, awarding them scores and publishing well-received pamphlets on her findings, then uses the income she receives from sales to fund further adventures. Craftsmen bring their prize vintages to her, hoping for, her seal of approval will catapult into fame. I mean, besides this one staff... Yeah, let me be honest, I still don't have shit. Alright, I think after I'm done inquiring and cleaning this place out, I'm gonna just stop for tonight. Oh, he's got the forbidden great bow.
Thanks.
A wealthy heiress from the Flatlands who fled her restrictive, albeit glamorous home to elope with her beloved. Though she threw away a bright future to get here, she is really enjoying her newfound freedom. Honestly, she's somewhat forgotten the harsh circumstances she is in, and her beloved feelings to boot.
Thanks.
Once a gardener for a noble family in the Flatlands, this ambitious fellow was hoping to win the hand of the young lady of the house. That way, he reasoned he'd inherit both title and fortune. All was going according to plan until he angered his lord, forcing them to elope with his love and flee on one step ahead of the headsman's axe. Hold on, let me read that again. All was going according to plan until he angered his lord, forcing him to elope with his love and flee one step ahead of the headman's axe. God damn.
Thanks.
A woman who greatly admires Edera's land of hope. Tales of the kingdom's large castle and urban town reached her ears through traveling merchants, and now she dreams of one day settling in that glamorous realm herself, or that glorious realm herself.
I'll take it. Thanks.
Moniker, champ. Weight and height, 4 cubits, 13 stone. Weaknesses, axe, ice, and dark. Despite winning the arena championship, he still resides in the old quarter.
I'll take it. Thanks.
A wrinkled elder who remembers the good old days. The town's fortunes changed ever since the rise of the Mafia, and now this aging gent mourns the ghost of a town that once was once filled with laughter and song.
Thanks.
This info broker used to ply his trade in the dirty underbelly of society until he discovered a deadly secret while investigating Leopoldi the Wealthy. Realizing his life was forfeit if he didn't call it quits, he quickly retired and washed his hands of it all. Now, he does his best not to draw attention to himself and gets by selling info on the arena gladiators.
Thanks.
Height and weight, 3 cubits, 1.5 span, 12.5 stone. Weaknesses, sword, polearm, axe, and dagger. He has never participated in a match, but operates behind the scenes. Makes sense for him to be a fixture then. And an abandoned tavern.
Thanks.
A spearman of the Frostlands. In his youth, he distinguished himself in battle after defeating a succession of opponents, but found himself egged on by those around him to seek even greater heights. To this day, he continues to search for new challenges, but for no greater purpose other than to test his spear and his metal.
Thanks.
Moniker, Lightfoot Riley. Height, weight, 3 cubits, 6 stone. Bow, tone, fan, and lighter weaknesses. She became a gladiator like her father, and now searches for clues as to where he could have gone.
Thanks.
A curmudgeonly gladiator who once set his sights on being a champion, but soon found himself accepting tidy sums to throw fights. He's better than most with a blade and quite the actor. Skills which he used to fake a close match only to lose by a hair when the time is right. A true virtuoso.
Thanks.
A retired swordsman once hailed as a legend. He lost his reason to fight when his friend and greatest rival passed away. With nothing left to keep him here, he ponders what it is he will live for now.
Thanks.
Riley's father. Why, he was a tough sort. Lots of folks bet on him, but then poof, he just vanished. Some say angels carried him off to heaven. Others that this horrible monster lurking under the arena gobbled him up. In my opinion...
I'll take it. Thanks.
Moniker, Mr. Tomahawk. Height and weight, 4 cubits, 13 stone. Weaknesses, polearm, lightning, and ice. Though he acts like a gentleman, he becomes a savage in battle.
Thanks.
A swordsman who strives to live up to the expectations of his hometown. Weak as a child, those around him claimed he had no potential as a gladiator. After tireless training, he managed to grow strong enough to enter the arena, and though some of his past frailty remains to his chagrin, he pushes ever forward.
Thanks.
Moniker, Iron Arm Lexi. Height and weight, 3 cubits, 1 span, 10 stone. Weaknesses: sword, staff, tome, and dark. A giant of a woman who wields a massive axe. Her younger brother is also a talented gladiator. Uh-oh.
Let's do this.
Please.
Well, I'm in for it now.
I see. Quite effective.
Right. Get ready. Huh. Bet that hurts. I will not hold back. What to do? It is a test.
Stop it!
Forgive me.
You will pay!
Ready. Over here.
For the glory of the Akik. Try! Observe closely. Both quite effective. Quite effective.
Sometimes you gotta
I'm
lose
ready.
to win.
You'll be fine. That's quite effective.
Not today.
Stop it! My brother wouldn't falter. Take this! No quarter! This is it.
I got this. Everything must go.
Let knowledge prevail! Bolt pierce through! Quite effective.
Now or never.
I was hoping. What? Hope you're ready. You're not getting out alive. Taking a break.
Over here.
Break my hand! Sweet dreams.
Right. I summon thee, Elfric.
Thank you.
This one is mine. It's working!
What to do?
Here we go.
I need to uncover the truth. Pray.
Sometimes you gotta lose to win.
The Akik will never yield!
This is bad. Your turn.
Let's finish this quick. That's the stuff.
Pray.
Let's begin.
All along. Both as predicted. Quite effective.
Time to cash in.
I will not rest until the fight is for the Akik!
It's too early to bed down.
Don't ask for mercy.
Get rid Lucky me. Disappear.
Oof, that could have been worse.
Quiet at last.
Oh, that's shit for candy, too.
Not bad. Thanks.
Moniker, the Enigma. Weight 4 cubits, 1 span, 8 stone. Weaknesses: sword, dagger, bow, lightning. Rumor has it Oswald here hails from a certain kingdom.
Thanks.
A dancer employed at the arena entertaining spectators between fights. Able to beguile any crowd, the energy of her dance seemed to resonate with the excitement of her audience, growing ever more bold, ever more passionate. $98%!
I'll take it. I'll take it.
I didn't realize that was so close to Wishvale, though. Alright, well, that really should be it for tonight, but I need to get to where I can save first. It seems like this is taking a bit to load. Okay. So, yeah, we managed to discover a few more areas, got them scouted out now, and there are a couple of other places that I still need to visit, such as, if possible, here. But then also here. And then here, if I can. I don't know if there's even a place where I can dock the boat, though. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna go to Ripple-Tide. I need a... First thing we're gonna do tomorrow is I'm gonna recruit that dude who's shipwrecked on the island somewhere. Let me also review who else I have. Counter with Goodwin. There's a quest in Cragsphere that I never got done. And then there's also another one in Shepherd's Rock, so... Yeah, we're gonna just focus on more of the side stuff first, and then we'll move on with the game. But yeah, that'll be it for tonight. Tomorrow, we'll be continuing with Octopath Traveler 0. But overall, it's, I dare say it's actually great progress. So, yeah. With that being said, though, y'all have a good one, and I will see y'all tomorrow with more Octopath Traveler 0. Bye for now.